Hey, friends.
Where can we get dice?
It's a great thing you brought up, because I can fucking tell you where you can get dice. You can get your dice from this little company called LibrasArcana.com and fucking sign up for their amazing dice subscription. And
Discount code.
Kobold. Use the discount code Kobold at checkout to save some fucking money and show some support for us, because we're fucking desperate for affirmation in the stupid things we do.
Yes, this is probably true.
So,
And you're desperate for some dice.
yes. Fucking
There it
dice.
is.
You're casting a spell. What are you doing?
So we're finishing up combat. I
Combat's over.
guess most people are probably like sifting through, seeing if there's anything of value.
I'm chopping the big dude's head off.
Yeah.
You're chopping the big dude's head off. Is anyone looting bodies?
I'm looking for the skull key.
Yeah.
You find a pouch attached to the big dude's waist, which has a giant red crystalline kind of orb in it.
This sounds like a thing that belongs in
I
a
say
place.
giant. I mean,
Seems like the real one. Is it similar to the one that screeched at us?
no, the one that screeched at you felt kind of flimsy and light.
Are you sure? And I pull it out of my bag.
I meant like in dimensions.
This one is just slightly larger, but when you put the other one that screeched, because did you guys put something else in the eye hole?
Yeah.
Yeah, we put the one that screeched in the eye hole and it shattered.
Oh,
Okay.
it did shatter, didn't it? Yeah, I don't have it anymore.
Okay. There was, this is slightly larger than the other one was, but it feels a little more solid and it's got more weight to it.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and take it on back.
Real one. Before we do that, I'm gonna touch my hand on the wall and cast Morrigan's
Sexy
Magnificent Mansion.
Okay.
We're taking a long rest.
Take your fucking long rest then.
Fuck yeah.
Take your fucking long rest.
That's a good spell to have,
It is fantastic.
especially in the dungeon.
Take it.
Where I was
take
like,
it.
we're gonna have to clear another
You know
room
what that
with
spell
only
is?
one door.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Acadius in Pathfinder had that. What spell was that I had? Leomund's Tiny Hut.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then we get our temp HP back.
You had two. You had the tiny hut. and
What's in
then
the mansion?
There's the dome one and then the hut.
I made the
A lot of
cottage.
things
A lot of
are in
things.
the mansion.
There's
A bunch of fucking unseen
food and
servants.
some
Yeah,
other
there's a
things
fuck
like
ton of
that, too.
unseen servants, enough to feed like 100-something people. Yeah, it contains sufficient food to serve a 9-course banquet for up to 100 people.
Oh man, we're eating, boys.
I beckon an unseen person. I'm like a chicken.
A staff of 100 near-transparent servants attend all who enter.
There's enough for more than one for each of us.
That's more than one for each of us.
Oh my gosh!
That's math right there.
I just
So much math.
take my rifle, aim it in a direction, and say clean it, and I just fling it against the wall. See what it is, so everyone will get it.
Yeah. They do that. they do whatever.
I don't know if they catch it, but yeah, they'll clean
It
it.
says they do anything that, any task that a human servant could perform.
I'm like,
Okay.
it's been
But
so
they
long
can't-
since I had service.
They basically can't do anything that would be like mechanically advantage in a fight.
Yeah.
So I can polish my
But-
boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I
oh,
could-
this
they
will
could
be
maybe give me a scrub
fantastic.
in the bathtub.
I assume this is vampire rules. As long as we've been invited in, they'll help us.
I'm like, I want you to show me to the bath
And then
and
while
wash all of this.
we're inside the entrance to this last 24 hours, and while we're inside, the entrance is invisible.
Sweet.
Okay. Alex, mark off a day on that calendar.
Oh man.
That's
Yeah, so
that's about-
I'm gonna take a bath,
fucking
and I want
awesome.
them to wash
So we're on the first day of July.
all of my
Or am I
clothes
diminutive?
Yeah, whatever the fuck it is.
and polish all of my armor.
Do we get
And-
our temp HP back as well?
Yes.
How much?
18.
Oh,
So you guys
Oh,
in the morning are gonna leave this in far better condition.
Yeah.
we're gonna leave this feeling great, and then we're gonna go back in the dungeon and be like, ah, man,
Yeah.
shit in here again.
Everything is scrubbed and cleaned and fed. And you guys
Insanely
have,
well fed. Everyone
Yeah.
has their 18 temp HP.
Hey,
giant.
Assassin, you're not too bad.
Thank you.
Still don't trust you.
Not
That's
too
fine.
bad.
Is this a ritual spell or just a regular?
It's a 7th level spell.
So what house do you
I
hail
get
from?
1 per day, but I get it
House
back.
of Assassins.
Yeah.
That's nuts that you can cast 7th level spells.
I get 1, but yeah.
One, and it's used for this.
Yeah.
And it's fucking well worth it.
Worth it.
Yeah.
The ability to long rest
Safely.
Anywhere.
anywhere completely safely.
With no, like, I don't have to have any provisions or anything because it all comes with the spell.
Yeah. And you guys don't have to worry because if it's not visible from the outside,
Yeah.
unless you got some crazy like wizard or magic
Yeah.
sensing thing.
Mm-hmm. But
I assume we'd have an idea if it was breached.
yeah. It'd
The unseen
just be
servants
people's
are
fault.
screeching.
Yeah.
Tiny Hut, that's the name of the spell.
Yeah.
It was super fucking unoriginal. Alright,
It's exactly what it is.
Tiny
Yeah.
Hut Juniors.
yeah. Next day,
Yeah.
you guys leave your,
Magical tiny hut.
yeah, your not so magical tiny, not so tiny, super magical mansion.
Yeah.
And you head back into the dungeon.
I was just doing it on the wall in the room we were in.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
know, but
yeah.
essentially you weren't
Yeah.
in the dungeon.
Well, I suppose at this point we can go back to where the stairs down should be.
And I'm not going to make you guys, as long as you aren't. That was perfect.
It was.
Going into any undiscovered rooms.
I don't see any reason to. I don't think we're going to find anything that we want in here at this point.
It's only if I'm noticing something different about the room, like the air temperature or whatever,
You don't.
that I'm gonna act different.
Yeah. You guys safely move back to the stone wall. And who's got the orb? Do you got it?
I do.
And you push it in the eye,
slide at the bottom. Scroll sideways.
and the stone fades away.
Like,
Just like that.
like it doesn't like move or anything like that. It just disappears.
Try opening it.
Oh man, so we could have possibly just dispelled it magically.
You could have tried. There's
I
absolutely
did
no
try.
guarantee. What's
I'm-
that?
I did try.
Yeah,
yeah.
that was an attempt.
Oh, okay.
And then you discover the room.
Any explodey runes on the floor?
No.
Get in there, Assassin.
After our more equipped to get in there, people get in there.
Get
Say
in
what?
there, Assassin.
Yep, right after our take.
Which is me now, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm just AOE right now.
Right this way.
I am the one.
I
It
am the
is
one.
clear.
So I'll say the room's clear. You guys move into it with no trouble.
There's a staircase.
And there's a staircase heading down.
Oh man.
I gotta make a few
Damn.
changes. People aren't.
Indeed. This floor we did not explore very thoroughly.
That's fine.
Who needs it?
We're on a mission to kill a fucker.
But now,
This is true.
so you move down the stairs. You move into the first room of the second level of the Cuniculum. And everything is coated in thick spider webbing.
Eewee.
Still pitch black down here.
Ew.
Just thick webbing covers everything.
Yucky.
This was the spider floor.
Oh, gross.
We killed the spider. Didn't we kill the spider thing down here?
Mm-hmm.
We killed the Spider Queen.
Does it seem any more spidery than last
Way
time?
more spider.
Way more spidery.
Our spider senses are tingling.
If you had spider senses, they would be very much tingling. There's a door on the north.
Hey, doesn't somebody have a flaming
I guess
sword?
that's where I'm going.
A person who's not here.
Yeah.
Kendall, you can make it. You got this.
Does anybody have any way
Where
to
we going?
make flame?
You got
Can
some,
I
like,
see
torches
things?
and shit. No, it's pitch black.
Oh. I don't think I do got this, friend.
I'm almost tempted to just light a torch and start burning the web away.
Correct.
You can do that.
It's probably going to be bad for us. in the long term, but
You're the
I
only
think
one way to
I
find
at
out.
least
Before you
got
light
this of
that,
the
should we check out
fours.
this door real quick?
I mean, we can. I was going to just burn the stuff in this room.
I'm saying before we just shed light into the next room.
Oh, yeah, that's
Taking a
fair.
quick peek.
That's fair. Because we can still see if the door's open or shut, at least.
I stealth up to the door.
All right.
That's like a 3 million.
3.5.
19. And I peek through the door quickly.
You see another room. So I'll just reveal. I'll just reveal what you see. You see another room. Door on the west wall.
Oh, damn it. I could have been making a Yu-Gi-Oh joke this whole time.
It's not too late.
On
You
the
gave
He's not here
far
with his sword.
far end of the room, and you would remember this room the first time you came through. There was a warning from the red eye painted on the wall here.
Where's the word?
No, don't do it. The warning for the red eye.
If I had seen that warning, I would
It
have
just
turned
says, "No,
around
don't do it."
immediately.
The
Let's
one that
see.
says no, don't do
Bird
it.
is the word.
It was a warning about Oboba, the giant spider you fought. But you can see, looking in,
Oh, baby.
that wall, the webbing's all been scraped off and pulled down off that wall. And you can see that any warning that was there from the red eye is now gone. And there's a different message crudely painted on the wall. And maybe at its highest, it kind of reaches the halfway point of the wall.
Odobo is back.
Does it look familiar to the writing above us?
Is
Or
it-
does it look like it was made by different people?
So far, Leo's the only one looking at it. What languages do you speak?
Oh, goblin. Orc. Common. Giant, I believe.
Okay. You don't recognize it.
And I can't see anything.
You would have to light a torch or get light cast on yours. But if you were to peek in, it definitely is not the same writing as before. Before, it was all in common. And then the mnemonic runes were their own thing, but this isn't that. It's definitely a phrase of some sort. It's painted on the wall, but the catch is, like I said, it maybe goes halfway up the wall at the highest point.
Okay.
What languages do you speak?
Probably, I don't speak anything crazy. I speak like halfling.
Run-of-the-mill stuff. Are you lighting a torch so you can see?
Not
I'll
if
cast
nobody
light on
asks me to.
I'll cast light on his shield.
Okay.
So you can see. I know you would definitely recognize the writing.
The celestial
It is not.
draconic.
It is.
Oh, it's draconic.
Very, very rough and poor handwriting. You see written on the wall.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I know Elven,
Dwarf,
apparently.
elf, and halfling.
It's on the wall is written Fearno's Domain. That's Phyrno apostrophe S. Fearno's Domain. All fear the tyrant dragon.
I liked it better when Adobo was here.
Fearno's domain, all fear the tyrant dragon.
Do you know this guy?
Can I borrow your pencil?
Does he look at cousin?
Am I familiar with the name Fearno?
You can roll a history check.
He's a third cousin. Wow.
Who the hell is Fearno?
So I'm assuming you rolled high.
Yeah, very high, yes. What is my history even?
On that one too.
Nice.
I have no fucking clue.
Who the hell is Fearno? I have no fucking clue. Couldn't
We're go meet him.
I got a 12, and
Sounds
my
like a
12
shitty
probably
ending,
tells
man.
me that I read a sign. By read a sign,
Well,
I mean I heard you say what's in a sign. It's his domain. That's
You're
what
right.
I know.
You're right.
He's
Let's get in there. Let's
He's
go fight-
either a large dragon or
I
a
don't think we have-
dragonborn that's full of himself.
Let's
I
go
hate
fight
those.
Sparrow.
I don't think we have the main credentials, so we're fucked.
You're probably right.
All right, what's going on, guys? There's a door to the west.
I tell them what I see.
I guess we're gonna carry on.
You do the light trick. You extinguish the light. Peer in.
Yep.
Who's doing the looking?
Oh, I don't think.
Oh, we're to the next door already?
I don't think we can move our tokens at the moment.
Well, if the light's extinguished, I'm not doing the looking.
Move your tokens.
Joe's better at looking.
25.
You peer through the door and you see four giant spiders like crawling over the walls.
I got my hand.
What are you gonna do?
Nope.
That's an option. Yeah.
Do I hear skittering and?
You have to roll perception.
Okay.
I only saw spiders with that, right?
I do not.
Hey, there's only spiders in that room.
You got it, assassin.
Fireball.
I'm like, I don't hear anything.
What do they need to beat?
Dex 18.
Spider number 1 fails. Spider number 2 fails. Spider number 3 fails. 4 fails.
Well, you think they'd be better at moving?
Well, they're not expecting it to.
No, that's true. But
What's that damage?
9d6.
do you need to borrow some d6, or do you have enough?
I feel like
you have enough.
he just throws a fireball and it bounces until it's in the middle.
Nice.
Like a grenade.
Yeah, like granado.
It rolls into the room and they all look at it.
Oh, one surviving Captain
Like an
Pike
old
getting back
action
up.
movie. It's a lot of dice.
We are leaving. Just to blur some.
That's the minute I knew that game was for real. Oh shit, we gotta go.
Oh, giant spiders. Roll them up.
They all take 32 fire damage.
Their HP is 32.
Oh wow! And their legs curl in.
That boy's crispy.
You definitely crispify all 5 of those fucking
Fuck
spiders.
spiders.
4 of those
I don't even,
spiders.
stop.
I'm like looking into the room and just.
I feel like crabs are
I'm just like,
water spiders, so
Yeah. Yeah.
I think assassin, you should eat one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like anything that you just said. No.
I reach into my bag, spider in a cave.
spider and a half shell.
When you need protein
Okay.
on the go. And poison.
So you kill all the spiders. I presume
Protein
that you
and
guys move in as the cobwebs burn off the...
Yeah.
You do the same thing to the next door?
Yep.
Extinguish the light. Who's making that check?
Oh.
You got it. Assassin.
14.
You peer through and you don't see anything. Now the next room, you don't see anything moving, but the next room, I should reveal that.
That was you. Just yawned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying not to.
Chunk.
I have a problem.
You see, it's a long rectangular room.
Everything. Long.
You see
rectangular room.
a door on the opposite wall to the west. And you
Crudely
see what appears to be there was a doorway, but it looks like it's full of rubble.
Directly in front of
debris,
us.
directly in front of you.
Yeah,
And the rest of the room, all through it, there's really thick webbing, but there also looks to be like cocooned larger creatures, kind of like spiders wrap shit up. And then there's also smaller, like basketball-sized cocoon balls, just kind of scattered, connected onto the walls and shit.
Probably burn
Gross.
everything
Hey.
in this room.
Hey, I only know a little bit about nature. We should both make nature checks. About spider eggs and
Fuck.
cocooning people. Got a 16.
I got a 12.
You would definitely recognize those as spider egg nests.
Spider babies.
Egg sacks.
Egg sacks.
I got
That's
a
the right
hammer.
word.
Gross.
Can I eat spider eggs? That's only 11.
You're not sure on
I can
That's
smash them.
You gotta eat one of those eggs, man.
No.
Gotta make the spider omelet.
I don't care. If it's edible.
I'm gonna persuade you.
It takes more than it being edible for me to want to eat it.
I'm gonna whole person you and rub it.
Just
Okay.
I got a 12 on my persuasion. I'm like, those eggs are very good. So, like,
Fuck off.
I'd still be careful around those little boys because.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say that anything you do in this room, as long as you do it slowly and cautiously, you're able to easily enough avoid these things. But if you guys start getting kind of trying to move quick or get a little reckless or start doing something intensive, there's
I
going to be a
want to
chance
see
you
if
might.
there's living things in the cocoons.
Are you going to go inspect?
The bigger ones?
Yeah.
You said the bigger ones look like people are wrapped up?
It could be, yeah.
Well, can I see right now?
You can give them light again.
Yeah, I didn't see anything in there, so
Okay,
yeah.
you
I
relight
light
it.
up the shield.
So yeah, you can, and I'll let you, you tear open a couple cocoons and they're not living creatures. Mostly humanoid.
Any Frodos?
No Frodos.
That would be stupid.
Are there any stings?
Anyway,
Any stings?
no stings
Yeah.
either. So, what's the plan, guys?
Let's go check out that other door.
Yeah.
See if we can find a Dobo.
You guys going to the rubble packed one or the one to the south?
Adobo CC.
Or
I
on the
assume
west.
we gotta go to the one southwest. See if the other one's packed with the rebels.
The
That
Barney
would be
Rubbles.
dumb.
Do you still have a map from this level when you first went through?
Like Sam shouldn't have
I
felt
was
bad for
expecting that
thinking
we
he was
just
dead.
cut straight across and skip this room we're about to go into.
He
but-
should have been like,
I think we should revive a Dobo so we can fight Pharaoh.
Fear no. It's a boba and fear no.
So yeah, let's revive a Dobo.
Fair.
Let's revive Obo.
And then we'll have a cute battle.
Revive Adobe.
Or is
So
it
we
Chipotle
can
that has
kill
the
Farrah.
steak?
Both. What are we talking about?
We need a soldier for the Pharaoh.
Shut up.
Doesn't McCree work too?
Yeah, McCree's a lot better.
I think we're gonna just do our regular stuff at the door.
Are you picking through?
Okay, who's rolling it?
Yeah.
Joe's most capable.
25.
Because I have disadvantage. on
You
perception
peer into
checks.
this room,
I only see on one eye, guys.
and you see that there's a door to the. Let me reveal.
To the north.
Lordy.
I already knew that.
Stop it.
There's a door to the north and a door to the south.
Oh.
But probably at about head height in this room,
It
you
used
would
to be.
see there's a clear line like cut into all the webbing, and like underneath of that line, like the webbing kind of droops down a little bit.
Like a
Yeah.
horizontal line.
Yeah.
Is there any webbing above it?
Like somebody went through here and was like. It
Is
made
it
that
like a
sound. I mean, that
continuous
sounds like
line?
a.
Yeah.
That sounds like a blade cutting through something sound.
Yeah.
So we think there's somebody else in here then, I assume.
Well, I'm gonna look at the
Or-
walls.
Mhm.
Or it's
Or
I'm
something.
gonna like
Dragon Boy height.
get down and
Where you
crawl
said
and
the
then
text was-
look at the wall at that level and see
Okay,
if I see
make
anything.
perception.
Just out of curiosity,
Iron
does
Dragon?
the height of the text in
28.
that second room correlate with the height of where this cat is?
Say that again.
The text. that
I'm
we
just
saw-
crawling directly.
The text would be lower than this level, than that cut line.
Okay.
What'd you
I'll
roll, Joe?
I'm moving my token to where about I wanted to crawl. Which is like
Okay.
just right in.
Okay.
And 28.
28. You can see where that line is. You can see there's actually a line in the stone, like a.
It goes all the way around the room. Okay.
Oh, so perhaps a trap has been added to this room.
Yeah. I'm gonna go like crawl back out. I
Yeah.
mentioned that to everyone. That's at head height for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep, I'm gonna mention that. I think there's some blade choppy thing in this room at about this level, so
Stay underneath.
don't get hit by that.
Okay. What's the plan then?
Or crouch down, crawl underneath it.
Crouching Vance, hidden Leo.
Yep.
What door you guys want to check out?
There didn't used to be a door to the south when we first came here. At least not by my map.
Go check it out.
Okay. Well, and it could be that you guys just didn't. Yeah. North or south?
So, as far as I know, north will take us to where the stairs down used to be.
Let's go north.
South will take us to, I'm not sure where, but probably where we need to go.
You guys start crawling in this room, and after you get maybe 10 feet in, whoever's crawling in front, you put your hand down on a stone and you can hear it and feel it sink and then click for a second, and then just a large blade just whips across the room.
Good thing that didn't get us.
That's right,
guys.
We'll have to remember that, sir, in case we can use it in a hasty retreat.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys go north?
Yep.
I think so.
Regular plan?
27.
You peer into this room, and from looking in, you don't see anything moving. The webbing's really thick in this room.
Thicker than normal.
Thicker than normal. But what you do see...
It's so thick.
Like 3 seeds.
Right.
Is the door on the east and the door on the west are packed with rubble.
Oh, well, I guess that's...
And it's not... it's definitely large rocks and stones have been piled in the doorways.
Okay. So it looks undoable, but just it'll take a while?
There's some webbing in there. You could, from looking at it there, it might be undoable.
Assassin, go and do it.
If we want to work in this room, though, we probably need to clear the west
Assassinate the
first.
locks.
I want to move down and check through the south door.
Okay, doing the same thing.
Yeah. See if there's any way that's not blocked off.
That
might be easier to get to.
There was a whole lot of the map that we didn't explore down here, so I wonder if it connects in some manner.
Okay.
You go and you take a look south,
Yep.
and you just see a room
With a
door
moose.
south going from there,
22.
With a moose.
and you don't see anything moving in there.
With a moose spider.
Alright.
That's whatever a moose spider
It's clear.
does.
I'm going to start walking through it.
You guys are going south now?
Kills you. That's what do. I'm just gonna keep these the same size on my piece of paper that I had been making them before.
That's fair.
Okay, add to my map.
So, what's next?
Peer through the next door.
Yes.
Nat
You're
20. So
And this is-
33.
Stealth rolls, right?
This is perception rolls.
You open the door and you look in, and you can definitely see movement in this room. All the thick webbing, but you can see some... I should reveal that. Some zombies, coated and caked in webbing, are all loitering around.
Is that the only movement I see?
Say what?
Is that the only movement I see? Is the zombies?
Yeah.
Well, is that the only things I see?
You see there's... We're going to go 5 zombies along the east wall there. Drop it. And they're all just kind of standing against that east wall.
That's strange.
Are they organized?
No,
They-
they don't. Who's measuring?
That's telling me it won't stop. There we go.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah,
they're all
you can't.
standing
It
on the
won't
wall, but they
get
don't-
over to the freaking.
They don't look like they're
hand
evenly
toy.
spaced or anything. They're just kind of
Not really.
on that side.
Just
for some
kind of
reason.
standing at kind of weird angles against the wall over there.
Do they look like they're pinned there, or
You make perception.
24.
Yeah, they're all pinned there.
Neat.
You can see there's arrows all at about probably shoulder height. And each one of them, they all have a bunch of fucking arrows right around shoulder height. But some of them have kind of moved through and have pierced and tangled into the webbing or stuck into the wall a little bit. So they're all kind of...
look at the opposite wall. See if I see the...
Roll it.
17.
You can see spots. You don't see any like clearly defined holes, but you can see where the webbing has clearly been kind of ripped on that side of the wall.
Okay. Call that out. That there appears to be an arrow trap in this room that's shooting at these zombies. They're all pinned to the wall at about this height. So I'm gonna.
Are you shooting those zombies?
Yeah.
You get close look at the assassin.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I will.
Stick your finger in their mouth and see if they bite.
There you go, assassin.
Yeah. Okay. No.
Just like I thought, assassin.
Crawl.
You're gonna start crawling. All right. Is anyone else crawling along with him to go to the other?
Yeah,
there's
I'll
a door
crawl
to the
across.
side. Yeah.
What? So wait, why are we crawling?
Because there's an arrow trap.
Oh, okay.
It looks like there's an arrow trap on
Looks like a shoot
this
from left
side
to right.
that's shooting this way, and have pinned those zombies to the wall.
Nothing on the ceiling or the floor that we can see.
You can perception check.
I want to.
Is it just one
One
area that they're being pinned to?
it's across
One
the
wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
7.
You don't see it.
Having disadvantage on perception sucks.
He does.
All right.
The most perceptively unperceptive character.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what's going on, guys?
I'm crawl across.
I'm right behind you.
You guys make it maybe a quarter of the way into the room, and the arrows start shooting, and they riddle the zombies, and you can tell the zombies are trying to turn towards you, and they're pulling against the arrows, and you hear like flesh and cloth ripping as they're trying to turn to get towards you guys. It's at this time that all of you need to make a save.
Neat.
A Constitution save.
Don't
Yeesh,
forget to add
felt that.
3 to it.
Yep.
As in the doorway where you guys just came from stands a small bipedal lizard-like creature that you would clearly recognize as a kobold.
That's kind of what I expected we'd see here.
As he tosses, got like some weird orb, and tosses it kind of center mass at you guys. And when it hits the ground, it shatters and just smoke billows out from that point. Alex,
10.
you fail. Dan,
22.
you pass.
8.
Fail.
25.
So the paladin and the cleric are fine. The ranger and the bard just sees and you just lock up. You two are now paralyzed.
Fuck.
You can make,
At least it didn't force you to stand up.
Yeah.
at the end of your turns, you can make saves again to, undo that. So why don't we move into initiative?
Adobe was so much better.
Adobe was so much better.
We're like unlicensed right there.
All right, Leo.
11.
Casmos.
20.
Very
Nope.
nice.
Nope, 14.
14. Kendal.
Got it correctly.
5. It's not great.
No.
Thavik is not here. Vance.
16.
Casmos, you're up.
I guess I will attempt to backtrack to where the kobold is.
So you turn around and crawl. Now this is going to be counting as difficult terrain since you're... So, Casmos! What are you doing, man?
If I can get close enough to attack one of them, that's what I'll do.
In crawling, your speed's going to be 15.
If I'm prone, then I don't know that I want to get that close to them.
I'll say you can get there, but you're not going to have any stand up unless you use your action for another movement.
I don't want to give them all advantage attacking me either, though.
What are you going to do?
Am I still in position to be shot by arrows if I stand up? Or
No, you're far enough into the room. You think you would be safe from arrows.
Okay, I'll go ahead and stand up and then bonus action dodge.
Okay. Dan, the one that was closest to you,
Mm-hmm.
he moves back and he slings one of those globes at you.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and make another Constitution save.
17.
You're now paralyzed. Vance, make your save.
Unfortunately, my Constitution score
what
is
is the
not very
save?
high.
What'd you say? Constitution?
I got a 16.
You're still paralyzed.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, we can't get out of this unless we roll like 19s.
So, zombie number 4 tries to make a strength check to break free of the arrows, but fails to do so, and then is also going to take some arrow damage. Takes 10 arrow damage. Leo, make your save.
18.
Bad in the
Cleared
previous
it.
room.
Fucking Christ. Woo. Roll an 18. Is that at the end of my turn?
That's at the end of your turn.
Right.
Kobold number 2, that's going to be Kobold with the spear there, is going to make a sling attack at you, Dan. Does a 15 hit?
It doesn't.
All right. The sling misses, but it's also going to fall back. Then the rest of the zombies, all but the first zombie, get to go. And they're each going to make that strength check. The middle 3 zombies fails, and they each take some arrow damage. But they're all still up. Kendal,
Okay.
you're conscious and on the ground.
What's
right now-
my speed crawling?
15.
Can I crawl 10 feet and then stand up and crawl and walk 10 more?
Nope.
Because standing up eats up how much of your movement?
Oh, okay.
And it costs double movement to move while you're prone.
5, 10. So you use 10 of your, which would count for 20, so you don't have enough to stand up. Unless you sacrifice doing any action.
Okay, no, I'm not going to do that. Can I crawl one more space?
You can crawl one more space. Okay. Is that the end
And
of your turn?
then,
Oh, I guess you could try and cast a spell from down there.
yeah, I'm gonna recast Spirit Weapon. And make it smack that dude.
Because that goes out as a bonus action, right?
Sure does.
I'm gonna cast level 4 Spirit Weapon.
Alright.
And it's gonna make an attack of 18 at it.
That's a hit, man. Are you just going for the closest kobold?
Yeah.
Alright, what's your damage?
15.
Lethal.
Nice.
Then the last zombie attempts to break free. Does not. Takes 7 piercing. Back up to Casmos. Casmos, you're paralyzed. Make a save. You're still paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
First kobold, and turns around, runs. After that is Vance. You still paralyzed?
Yep.
Alright, let's see. Leo, I'll let you go ahead and take yours.
Okay.
And then after that, I'm just going to move all but one of the zombies.
So there's only the one kobold that ran away?
Yeah,
How many zombies are...
still 5 of them pinned to the walls. They're trying to break free. They're also taking arrows.
So who's right next to me?
Yep.
Vance,
And how far can I crawl?
Oh.
15 feet, half speed.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
When I cast Conjure Animals,
Yeah.
who's supposed to be picking the animals?
What does it say?
It doesn't say. And I've seen that it's mostly a rule the DM chooses. I only get to choose the CR.
I think that's right, because that one guy who used to play flipped his fucking shit when I said he could pick the animals.
Mm-hmm.
You summon face spirits, take the form of beasts, and appear in an unoccupied space that you can see within range. Choose one of the following options. One beast, CR2. Okay. Yeah. I think you need to pick what CR ranking, and then I pick the beast.
Cat dog.
They're all cat dog.
Yeah, I guess because you're supposed to pick like an animal that fits the area.
Yeah. So, Alex, what are you going to do?
I'm just debating on how many I'm going to summon.
How many cat dogs?
How many cat
I
dogs?
think I'm just gonna... It's gonna be some...
There's pretty much no way you can go wrong with that.
Quarter CR.
8.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Make me track a lot of things.
It's a lot of cat dogs.
They're all going to go on your turn.
I have to roll their initiative, I believe.
Fucking Christ. Killing me, Smalls.
Yeah.
Give me a second, and then we'll do that.
But they go as a group, so...
Okay.
Yeah, they got a fucking 9.
The cat dog squad.
Which is good, because they go under me.
Quarter CR beast.
There's a lot.
Yeah, because I have to know which creatures come out before I even give them a command. Because if they come out tall creatures, I'm going to tell them to get the fuck in the hallway. But if they're small...
down.
I think as the face spirits manifest, they would be smart enough to take a form that's safe.
You wouldn't automatically get them fucking
Bunch
killed.
of giraffes.
I feel like, yeah, if I
8.
was underwater, they wouldn't pick a rhinoceros.
Yeah, 8 wolves show up.
8 giraffes that spawned.
8 giraffes. No, 8 wolves. I didn't realize wolves were only a quarter CR.
Mm-hmm.
They are such a strong animal.
They are. They're just easy to kill.
All right, 8 wolves show up.
And I tell them all to attack the zombies.
Get 'em, boys.
All right. What did you roll for their initiative?
A
Looks
9.
like meat's on the menu, boy.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
And then I crawl my distance back to the hallway.
Oh, I need to put in.
Yeah. Gotta keep those wolves in lock.
I look over at you and I say,
You're fine.
Okay, the wolf goes after the zombies, but before Kendal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Leo, what is it? The last kobold
the last Kobold
is also going to turn and run.
Did I crawl my 15 feet or whatever?
Yep, I'm sorry.
Man, I'm glad we all made it out of there. Whew.
So I'm just convulsing and frothing everywhere.
Good job, team. Let's just burn this whole room down.
I'm just like, that's a break. Pound your fist, and then we leave.
Okay,
Just leave Joe and I behind.
Yeah.
Well, you're at the edge.
I know, but if you guys just continue on forwards and just...
Oh no, we're gonna drag you. Like,
We'll drag you.
you're part of the team.
You're part of the team. Come on.
zombie 1
I
fails.
can just imagine myself.
Zombie 2
like, arms
fails.
locked between the two of you as we go
Zombie
skipping
3
down the hallway. And I'm just like...
All the zombies fail.
As I'm just being dragged across the floor.
I forgot I have my ring of stored spells.
You did.
And as an animal summoning. And
No, save for later.
well, I just could have used it yesterday.
Ah, I gotcha.
So on roll 20, let's see.
Oh, I would come back down this way a little bit. Oh my goodness.
Dumb as shit.
So many doggos.
It's gonna be interesting.
Just for your benefit, Alex. Oh, you got it. Never mind. You don't need to see it on mine.
Oh yeah, no, I can see it.
They probably
Did
said,
you ever catch my
Bubbles.
Harry Potter meme that I posted?
You
Christ,
said, you
dude.
said Harry Potter, so I probably
And they all have advantage.
would have hated it.
the wolves do?
They all have
That's it.
advantage because they all have pack tactics.
Yeah, they sure fucking
Oh my
do.
goodness.
And they are each rolling a 2d4. Oh, fucking, they need to They might get knocked prone, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because it would break them off the...
Also, are they biting?
Yeah.
They might
Is there
get
anything
grappled.
additional with their bite?
Yeah, I was going to say they might get knocked prone. So...
Wolves the shit.
As they just...
Fucking Christ, first wolf crits.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Wolf number 2.
See, we just needed Chuck to be rolling the attacks against his own creatures.
That's a hit.
Oh, it's so good.
If you roll half as well against the zombies as you roll against me, then...
Yeah. That's only going to be 4 damage. Where's my spreadsheet?
I think I probably took like 80% of the hits directed at me.
Mm-hmm.
This zombie needs to make. It is still up, and it is still alive.
Nice.
Fucking Christ.
Ruh-roh.
That's a hit on
Ruh-roh, right?
this wolf. Not a critical
Like, wow,
hit.
man.
I'm like, whoa, man.
5 damage on that zombie.
Like, Scoob, I'm so powerful.
Like you can't even begin to comprehend
It's still
my
alive.
power, Scoob.
Like, what they don't get is 1% of unlimited still unlimited.
Scoob.
Like, wow, man.
A lot of good meme formats coming out.
Like
we're
the,
just going to call that. That first zombie is now prone.
The Frodo, alright, you keep your secrets. People just black out certain parts to make it say whatever they want.
I love that meme.
That wolf actually misses. That wolf hits. Fucking Christ, Alex.
I mean,
Making me roll so much.
yeah.
When you stub your toe on
That's
the desk
9
and you just
damage.
black out everything except for ARGH. It's art.
That's the important part, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's lethal.
I love that meme when they black out stuff, but they like shittily write in extra letters in paint. It's like, what are you even doing?
You just like using Elijah Wood.
Hit.
Well, take a break now. Check rolls for the wolves.
The only source of news.
7 damage.
God, I'm glad I
With
brought
the
these wolves in.
donut.
It's fucking
With the
lethal.
one ring written in frosting around the edge. Quick! Throw it into the fryer!
Is that how they get rid of the one onion ring?
The one donut to rule them all.
That's a hit.
Or is it the Dungeon ring at that point?
The most powerful weapons in Middle Earth.
That's dead. And the last one is going to run back up to that one.
They're not it's like
Hit.
Sauron's ring, Sauron's
Christ.
mace,
Fucking Christ.
and then that battering ram. I forget what it's called.
Grog.
The Grog. And
There's
then
like one zombie left.
One zombie and it's prone.
the ceiling beam and back
I
in.
don't got. Oh, good.
Alright.
I didn't expect this.
Kendal, you're up.
Go get the Kobold.
Kendal, you're up.
I'm gonna go get that kobold, by golly.
You should hold that guy.
How far
That's
away
far
is he?
one movement goes. They all went into the room up.
Just one up?
Well, that's you saw them go into that room. But
That's
one
really
movement got you there. One of your 30 feet. So you can use your action to move more if you want.
I just want to let you know.
Oh, that's right. You're fucking paralyzed. How long do these wolves hang out with you?
An hour.
Fucking Christ.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's basically going to last us all day.
Not all day, but they'll be here for a little bit longer.
I'll use... Yeah, I can't see them. So I guess
They're John Cena.
I guess
Ba,
I'll
ba,
use,
ba, ba.
I'll use another movement to get here.
And you don't see them.
What?
It's like, dude.
So I shout back, they've gone invisible! No.
Cosmos?
I got it this time.
Good job. You're not paralyzed. Are you still paralyzed?
Yep.
I feel like
You should stay paralyzed.
the wolves are going to clean up that
Assassin.
last zombie. Like, it's not a question. Why don't we say, let's move out of combat. Yeah. Are you guys going to help them, or are you going to let them continue to just sit there?
Got it.
All right. Eventually,
We're
Vance
just gonna
comes to.
stare at him until he's
Like
done.
all three of us came over, just looked down at you.
Yep.
You can do it.
Cough up some foam.
You can do it, assassin.
Keep doing it. You're doing it.
I believe you.
You guys all move up to where Kendall ran up to?
Mm-hmm. That's what I wanted
It
to
looks like
say
my hands
was.
are still paralyzed. Oh,
What I just wanted to make sure and say is, let's remember that there's a cut your head off trap in the room that they fled into. So let's not walk in there and lose our heads.
Okay. Everyone crawls through the next room.
I
Are
don't
you
know.
guys?
Are we going back after them, or are we just gonna continue
I'm
forwards?
going back after him. Fuck those guys.
Yes.
So you get into this room, and there's a door to the
I'm
north
not
and a
gonna
door to
crawl
the
down.
east. What are you not doing?
I'm not gonna crawl again.
Okay, so you're staying back.
Yeah.
I'm not after him.
Leo? Kendall? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm going after him.
North or east?
Can I do a... There's webs and stuff everywhere, right? So
Yeah.
Can I do a survival check? See if I can...
Are you trying to, like, track them?
Yeah.
All right, it's going to be tough.
Which way did they go?
13.
You can't figure out which way they went.
Okay. I'm just going to go north. I'm going to run down the dead end and see if we're down the dead end first.
So, Kendall, were you following them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Leo and your wolves.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be following
And this
right
is the very heavily webbed room that you move north into.
You guys might consider just burning the webs.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I mean, they clearly got behind us
I'm just
somehow.
going through how we went through the rooms before until I find
Okay.
Kobolds.
Maybe there's a passage that we can't see obscured in the webs.
So you move to the
I'm down.
north. You don't immediately see anything. Your wolves are causing me trouble.
Why is that?
Because they would be searching, right?
Yeah.
With that many searches, they're going to pass their check.
Alright, let me
I
do
feel
a
like this is
survival
the
check.
only real reason why the DM gets to pick.
Oh, hey. I got a natural 20 for my survival check.
You would have tracked them to the north, and as you move north, the wolves would have immediately found them hiding in the corners under like huge, thick curtains of webbing. And as soon as the wolves come to, the kobolds pull out little daggers and start attacking at them. I don't think I need to go into initiative for this, right?
The wolves
How
kill
many-
the kobolds.
Wait, how many Kobolds are
Two.
Two. And
There's two.
And there's 8 wolves.
There's 4 wolves for every kobold.
I want to get. Oh, they're just cool. I want to get in there and just rip one out.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go in there and
I
grab
want
one.
to pull the other one out.
Your wolves start savaging the kobolds, but you two run up and you snatch them out.
Can you and like?
He could.
So do we have them?
He
Yeah.
could speak
You
to him.
you can speak to him, right?
Yeah,
So you have one.
right.
Tell him if he doesn't tell you everything that you need to know, what's going to happen to this guy's going to happen to him, and let me know when you get done saying that.
Okay, so I say that.
Okay.
And then I take a bottle of, take my flask of alchemist fire and just shove it in his mouth.
Once that's done, you should feed him to the wolves.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was the plan, honestly.
That sounds like a bad idea for your wolves.
No, I mean, once the fire is done. I mean,
yeah, not.
Do you set the alchemist fire off?
Oh yeah, I am impacting it in his mouth,
And then, like, you do something to break the glass?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do when he starts flaming? Just toss him on the ground?
throw him into a pile of web and have that burn too.
Yeah. So you shove it in, and you break it, and you toss him as, like, fire's, like, bubbling out of his
And
mouth.
I twist the other kobold around and, like, hold him like this
And
so
force
that
him
he
to...
has to watch.
Get your next flask.
Everything you need to
I'm out
know.
there.
Oh, shit. What would he think you would need to know? That's the question.
Well, I assume he's probably going to ask him more questions. Now that the fear has been stricken.
What would you need to know? He would say, Fear no. Fear no lives past the bear's lair.
And is Fearno an actual dragon or a puffed up kobold?
Oh, he's strongest kobold.
Puffed up kobold.
So what did he say? Behind what?
The bears.
There's a bear?
This Fearno lives behind the bears?
The bear's lair.
Fearno lives behind the bear's lair, and he's puffed up kobold.
Is this an actual bear?
I'm worried about the bear, but I usually don't fuck with a bear.
An actual bear or a puffed up kobold?
An actual bear that Fear no made stronger.
Stronger
Well,
how?
I can talk to him.
You can talk to the bear.
Yeah, I could.
Stronger how Fear no. He took the dead and he attached them to the bear.
Gross.
So now the bear's stronger.
I think he's just weird looking, probably.
Well, I guess Leo's gonna have to talk to the bear.
And he gets a real concerned look on his face. And then he points to the rubble door to the west. And he's like, that's the quickest way down.
Okay. The door with rubble on it?
Yeah.
Start digging.
I stretch my arms out.
Well, I said
draw
him.
my bow.
I said him.
Train it on the back of his head while Kendall's talking to him. Is he on?
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, you execute the kobold.
Like, I started to set him down to make him move the rubble.
And he's dead now.
It
You know,
would
it's
take
like-
too long. And you know, assassin's got an assassin.
Yeah, that's definitely what just happened.
Well, you've done your job, haven't you, assassin? You've killed the servant.
Yeah.
Christ.
That's what I do. And then
Christ.
I grab his foot and throw him onto the still burning body of his friend.
Fucking Christ.
I suppose
I'm pretty sure
That's what I do.
I'll start crawling on up there, I guess.
Jeez.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm just in a pile of wolves, just giggling this way.
Just playing with the dogs.
This just got nasty zombie bits on them.
Alright, so what's the plan, guys?
I must start moving rocks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's burn out some cobweb. Let's shut the door.
Well, yeah.
I agree with all those statements.
Start burning up cobwebs. Who's going to start moving rocks?
I'll start burning
I'll
cobwebs.
start
Damn
moving
it, I
rocks
was gonna
because
do
I don't
Time out.
I don't have a fire spell that's
Time
not
out.
huge AoE.
Just a torch.
Make
I don't have a
a
torch. Do I?
make a dexterity save.
Ooh.
It's because I'm moving rocks.
Make a dexterity save.
I want to have this room clear
I thought
before
they
we
were
start
rocks,
moving
but
rocks.
they're actually landmines.
Am I still getting extra on saves?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank goodness I came into the room.
So 18.
You don't pass.
Oh.
As you start grabbing rocks, you see, like, the second or third rock in, and it's too late by the time you see it. You grab a rock up, and it's just there's spider webs like weaved through all this. And you see a weird black pearl.
Mm-hmm.
As you pull it, it breaks and it falls out and it strikes a rock underneath of it. You take a lot of damage.
A lot of damage?
That's a lot of damage.
A lot of damage.
We got to hit him with the flex glue.
No. Like,
Is he dead? A lot of damage?
well, we're about to find out.
What are you using to burn in the cobwebs?
A torch.
Alright, cool. So we can do it doubly fast. You use your torch, and I'll use my kobold.
Just don't deal 234 damage.
I can't promise that.
Oh, wow.
I'm just like whacking in corners.
Yikes.
So
There's an initial pop
we got had by the kobold. Then.
as this sphere hits the ground, and you take 6 damage.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, everything goes quiet for you. And the rest of you hear it. You hear a really quick... As you look over at Kendal, and you see a weird kind of light shimmer around him for a second. And he's like in this weird little ball for...
Light? Does it look like magic?
It is definitely magic.
Spell?
Well, okay, it's not a spell.
Can it cast a spell magic on it?
I'm gonna say this happens like in a blink of an eye, quick. Like
Yeah, dispel's not a...
It's an action.
it's an action, and this isn't technically a spell.
Okay.
It's more like a trap going
And then
off.
inside of this sphere that you're trapped inside of, just everything goes crazy. As all the rocks and everything that are trapped in there with you just start fucking exploding.
Oh.
And this shrapnel of rocks and shit's just bouncing and ricocheting.
This is
So it's
grenade in
basically
an
like I
elevator.
got wrapped up in an impenetrable sphere and then a grenade went off inside of it.
That is
This is the grenade in an elevator. I'll see you next week.
I don't have to spend that long doing math. It's gonna be a lot easier.
To just say you're dead.
He could survive this. I'm not gonna lie. It's not guaranteed to be lethal.
Man, what are we gonna do with Bruce? Well, you're dead.
I mean, you guys do whatever you want with them.
Beat him up.
Every day.
It's just beat. I mean,
Every
you
day.
could do it because he refuses to fight back.
Exactly.
We're gonna do it every day until he
All right.
changes his mind.
You take 124 damage
Oh, on top of the 6?
on top of the 6. 130 altogether.
What the?
That's the health, the damage dealing probably.
No.
The doubly damage
How
due.
much you got left?
Nothing.
Okay. But you're not negative?
No.
Well,
I mean,
not enough that it would kill you. You're
I'm
just at 0.
negative
6.
negative 12.
Okay.
See, this is why I don't do manual labor.
Exactly.
As he...
As I
The good news...
You're
The
just
good news
looking at me
is-
laying there. This is why I don't do manual labor.
The good news is it looks like the rubble in the doorway is clear.
Yeah.
The bad news...
Because it cost us 1 cleric to do it.
Kendal is lying in a bloody, mangled heap. Well, you couldn't even see that because this sphere is now just full of like dust and smoke and debris
And blood.
and blood just splattered along the interior of it.
It's still there, though?
It's still
the,
there.
The spear's still there?
It's
not
currently
going
still
away?
there.
Am I going to start suffocating?
What are you guys doing?
Spell magic.
You dispel it.
Yeah.
And the smoke dissipates and all the debris falls on the ground.
And I'm just like...
Kendall's mangled form falls onto the ground.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. I look in the tunnel. See if we can
That's
come through it.
disgusting.
Nothing's coming through.
That's such a perfect thing to say.
I revealed the area if you want to take a look on the map. You see the door to the west
Supposedly your
and the
friend
door to the
gets
south
blown up, you're just like,
are
ugh.
both packed with rubble.
Oh, I don't think I can touch him now.
11 medicine check to stabilize him.
Okay. You're stabilized. Can any of you do healing?
I've got some very limited healing.
We just have to get him up.
Well, it might be time to possibly short rest and have you spend some...
How long have we been on this? Is this we're on our third episode?
Yes. I'm thinking he can short rest and spend some hit die, and then heal the rest that he doesn't make with hit die.
Okay. Well, how about this? How about we take another little break? When we come back, Kendal can, you guys can do whatever you need to do to heal Kendal. He's stabilized, so he's not dying.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys can figure out what you want to do next.
We got had by the Kobold. Also, it looks like there's probably 2 more of this bullshit in the near future.
Anyway,
We'll be back.
We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Or do and come back.
Yeah, that works too.
Goodbye.